Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Uxie, I'm assuming that's how you say it, or Uxie, however you say it. I'm going to say Uxie because that's how I've always said it. But yeah, today we've got Uxie, massively defensive Pokemon, base 130 in both its defenses. Psychic types only really is bothered by Ghost and Dark types, and realistically a lot of teams only run one of the two. Not most commonly Ghost types, and Dark typing seems to be quite a lesser run like attack other than knockoff basically, which obviously is a fantastic attack to use and Uxie also gets access to. But yeah, this one is really defensive, can be really good, it can work really well. I've got 4 sets today, but before we get started, if you could scroll down, click the like button and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. It would mean the world to me and really helps me with the channel. A lot of people aren't actually subscribed that they're watching the videos, so I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so first set we've got leftovers on here, allowing us to get a little bit of healing every turn because you know you're going to take some hits with this one. This is designed to take hits, so that is what Uxie basically is. It is designed to take as many hits as it possibly can. We've got Levitate as the ability. It's the only ability it gets, but it does give you the ground immunity, so it does give you a nice switch in on the majority of Pokemon, except like Mold Breaker, Drill, Mold Breaker, Haxorus would probably also be a thing. I'm not even sure if Haxorus is in the game. But yeah, Mold Breaker Pokemon with like Earthquake, Druddigon, for example, could be a problem for you, but typically you're not going to have any issues with Ground-type Pokemon, obviously just specific scenarios. Move-wise on this one, I have gone for Stealth Rock. Stealth Rocks allows you to cause a lot of problems for the opposing team. Every time they switch, the Pokemon will take damage unless they're running heavy-duty boots. One, it forces them to either run heavy-duty boots on Pokemon, for example, that are Flying-type, which is very common, or it really limits the amount of switches they can go for, or limits the ability to use a sash, for example. Yeah, so using the sash, obviously it breaks as soon as you get hit by the Stealth Rock, so, you know, it's what it is. But yeah, Stealth Rock's really good move. You can get it set up early in the game, it can cause a lot of problems for your opposing Pokemon. Thunder Wave slows down the opposing Pokemon. Honestly, Pokemon become a lot less scary when they're slower, especially some of the hard sweepers that they have. I know there is things like Zero Aura, which is really fast and really powerful, which you're not going to be able to hit, but you can hit like Tornadus, Thundurus, not Thundurus, but you can hit Tornadus, you can hit things like a lot of the Dragon-type Pokemon that are really strong. There's lots and lots of options you can go for Thunder Wave, and it really helps your team out. Especially if you're running a slower team. Knockoff to get rid of items because, let's face it, a lot of Pokemon without their items become a lot less scary. I've just been calcing for a Choice Specs Kyurem and it just basically destroys everything. Obviously it's not the fastest thing, but Choice Specs Kyurem can just destroy everything and is really bulky. So Knockoff to get rid of the item on it, definitely a good option. And then we have Drain Punch just for a bit more coverage. It's these Dark-type Pokemon for super effective damage. So obviously you're covering both your super effective weaknesses. But yeah, Drain Punch and allows you to get some health back as well, which honestly can be really cool. EVs, you've got max HP, max special defense with a calm nature, so more special defense, less attack, and 4 EVs in defense. You could always go for like a minus speed nature here if you wanted to, so plus special defense minus speed or plus defense minus speed. You could always go for the max defense as well if you wanted to. This thing is just designed to be bulky, and it depends on what is already on your team, whether you want it a physically bulky mon or whether you want it a specially bulky mon. But it's entirely up to you how you decide to run it with that respect. Moving on to the second Uxie, we have got a Calm Mind Store power set. So Calm Mind sets up your special attack and your special defense by 1 stage each time you use it. Let's say you use it 2 or 3 times, and you have that natural bulk to be able to live a few different hits. You have set up your special attack, special defense. Let's say you've set up twice, for example. You go to 500 in your special attack, which obviously is very high, meaning you're going to hit really hard. And if you set up twice, you're going to get an extra 80 base power on your stored power. So it's a base 100 power move because it gets plus 20 power for every stat increase you have. Then you've got Giga Drain for a bit more coverage. It hits a lot of different Pokemon and gives you that recovery option. And finally, I've gone for Yawn as well. I think Yawn can definitely be used. Obviously, Thunder Wave is a good option as an alternative, but I thought Yawn might work quite nicely. Yawn has seen a little bit of use lately, actually. But it causes the Pokemon to be drowsy, so you can possibly force a switch out. And that's what's going to happen 95 times out of 100. Most people don't want a Pokemon to be asleep, unless it's a Pokemon they're not really worried about, and obviously sleep clause is a thing, so only one Pokemon can be asleep at a time. So yeah, that yawn can be helpful, but as I said, if you want to go for Thunder Wave, that's an option. Item-wise, I went for Life Orb to give you a little bit more power, but you can definitely go for the option of going with Leftovers, for example. That will allow you just to set up more Calm Minds, potentially, whilst healing up a little bit from the attacks you're taking. Eevee's gone for max special attack, max speed with a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. But you could run this as max HP, max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack, less attack. Or you could run this as max HP, max special defense, and go for more of a defensive variant, allowing for you to set up your special attack, but also being able to tank as many hits as possible, even with the max HP, max defense as well. So you can run this in a variety of different ways. This set is fairly versatile. You can actually use a variety of different attacks on here as well. Yeah, and I'm just thinking back, like this first set, let's go back on that first set because they are physical moves. For some reason, I decided to go for Calm when I meant Careful. So yeah, that first set should be Careful, not Calm. I'm a bit of an idiot, but yeah, we all knew that. So, the third set we've got is a Dynamax set, and on here I've got the Psychic Seed. Psychic Seed allows you to raise up your defense, your special defense by one stage when the Psychic Terrain is activated. And this combines really nicely with the Expanding Force. When you Dynamax, you use Expanding Force as max Mindstorm, and that max Mindstorm allows the Psychic Terrain to activate, and obviously it will increase the power of your Expanding Force, hitting rather hard, and it will also cause the Psychic Seed to activate because obviously you're on Psychic Terrain. But you can potentially go for like the Terrain Extender to extend it from 5 turns to 8 turns, and that would allow you to get more turns of Expanding Force on there. I think Expanding Force gets 1.5 times damage. Yeah, so 1.5 times power on Psychic Terrain. It hits all foes in that scenario. Then we've got Giga Drain, powerful grass type attack, again allows you to get a little bit of health recovery. You've got Nasty Plot allowing you to set up your special attack if you need to set up for any reason. Obviously you don't get access to any poison type attacks to use the max ooze advantage. You can also set up the grassy terrain if you need that for any reason. Let's say you have a Colossal that's going to be destroyed by an earthquake. You could potentially get the grassy terrain up, and that would give it some little bit extra support there. As I said, Nasty Plot doubles your special attack, and then Thunderbolt, just for a bit more coverage. You've got Thunderbolt can turn to max lightning, so you can stop anything from going to sleep if you've got an annoying rest user, for example. But yeah, that can definitely work. Eevee's gone for max special attack and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Again, you can go for max HP, max special attack with the modest nature if you wish. It is up to you what you want to go for there. And the final Uxie is a Dynamax physical version. So we've got the Choice Band here. Choice Band, if you didn't know, when you're Dynamaxed, is not activated, so you don't get the boost, but you're also not locked into a move, which obviously being locked into a move can be kind of problematic for you, whilst your Dynamax obviously trying to set up. But once you're out, just make sure you click on the right move. For example, if they have a Ghost type, don't click Drain Punch because that is not going to work for you. Now, move-wise, we've got Drain Punch, allows you to get health back when you're out of Dynamax, and when Dynamax turns to Max Knuckle, increasing up your attack stat. Iron Tail turns to Max Steel Spike, increasing up your defense by 1 stat. Fire Punch, which allows you to set up the sun for any reason. You might need it for any scenarios, but it also gives you a bit more coverage to hit. And finally, Zen Headbutt, you can set up the Psychic Terrain to stop any priority moves, for example, and also just hit things really hard with a stab Psychic type attack. So that's something that can really help you as well. Eevee's gone for max attack and max speed with a jolly nature, so more speed, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Again, you could go for max HP, max attack, but then you'd probably want to go for the adamant nature, so more attack, less special attack. Anyways, that is all for today, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I will see you soon.